Hey everybody, this is Al. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to share some insights on 3 things that you should never purchase for your wife. In other words, let her pick those things out herself. If you don't mind, would you please subscribe and like this particular video? It helps the ratings go up a little bit and just helps out a lot. So I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Whenever you go to the doctor, their main job is to diagnose first and then treat. But if the doctor ever treated you first by saying, just looking at you, I think you need this, this, or this, or that, and you'd probably get up and run because he's trying to treat you before diagnosing. I know this sounds a little bit weird, but whenever we get gifts or buy gifts for somebody, we typically want to buy a gift that we know that they will like. There are 3 things I'm just going to mention today. There are many, many more that we need to let our wives pick out for themselves. Here they are. Ready? 1 is a car. Don't buy her a car or go pick it out for her and bring it to her. Let her decide what she wants and go pick it out. Number 2 is shoes. Just lay off of that, guys. It's not going to work. They've got to be right for her. The 3rd thing is a firearm. Hello. I see this mistake happen all the time. One day I went to a local gun store here in town in the Dallas area, and I came across a little revolver, and it was a Ruger LCR, which they're great guns. And I said, oh, this is great. It's really light. It's got a laser, and I'm going to go ahead and get this for my wife. Well, $600 later, I bought it for her, and I thought before I give it to her, I'm going to take it to the range and try it for myself just to see how it shoots. I'm here to tell you, it was not a good experience. Here's a clip that might help you see how it felt.
Series 4 de-atomizer.
That's what I'm talking about.
Noisy cricket.
Hey, Kay, no, come on, man. You get a Series 4 de-atomizer, I get a little midget cricket. Oh, here.
I ended up not even giving her the gun, and I gave it to my son. Bottom line is, let her pick out what she wants and what fits her needs. You may want to start with pepper gel. That's a form of protection, and that'll help her. This is the one I like the best. This is my Saber Red, and this is a canister. You can get these on Amazon for like 12, 13 bucks, I think. But it is pepper gel. It has like 18 bursts in it, and it shoots about 18 to 20 feet. And it shoots out more like silly string in a stream as opposed to spray, which if it's windy, that spray will blow back on. My suggestion would be to start out with next with a BB gun. For crying out loud, BB guns are nothing. They don't kick, they're fun to shoot. But you could take her out back in the yard and work with her on that to see how it feels. Or you can go to the range and shoot a BB gun. That just gets her started on getting comfortable with the feel of holding a firearm in her hand. Number 3, the next step would be to let her try out a 22. 22s are easy to shoot. They don't have much recoil at all. And that's what I start all the ladies out on who come to me for training. I will start them on a 22, get them real comfortable with it to where they're very accurate with it. I teach them how to hold it, to grip it, to aim it, to squeeze the right ratio between the left and the right hand, and they are happy. Had a lady just the other day I worked with, never even touched a gun, scared of them. 50 bullets at 5 points apiece is 250 for a perfect score, hitting in the center of mass. She shot 238 out of 250. She was beside herself. Let me make a comment about 22 ammo. The downside of having a 22 is that the ammo sometimes is a little bit persnickety. But if you're going to carry a 22 caliber, remember the gun is not the problem. It's the ammo, like I say, that gets a little bit finicky. And you want to make sure the ammo's good. And I recommend getting CCI mini mags. CCI is the brand. And if you get those as hollow points, those will be reliable for you. I think I've had great success with those, and those work really well. So anyway, just a heads up. This is a Ruger SR22. It's real easy to hold, and it's ergonomically, it's got a good grip to it. These are very guns, are very reliable, and they shoot very well. Here's another one called the Taurus TX22. This is more of a full-size shape. They can still grab it pretty well, but it's really for probably larger hands, but honestly, it still works great. Women can shoot this just fine. It's very reliable. It does very well. The other one that I like, is my favorite, is the Glock G44. This one is very reliable. It shoots like a charm. It's got a spring-loaded magazine here, and they're easy to hold. They're small. They're kind of compact, so that's a good 22 for her to consider. The Glock 19, which is a 9mm, they're exactly the same as far as the size and width and everything, so they're awesome. The number 4 consideration is once she's comfortable with the 22 and being fairly accurate with it, and her confidence builds, and maybe she can step up to the next level, such as a 380 or a 9mm, etc. So basically, what's the difference between the 22s and these other calibers? Here, let me keep it simple for you, okay? The 22 throws smaller rocks at the guy, okay? The 9mm is a bigger rock, so it's going to take less rocks to throw to knock that threat down or to stop that threat. With a 22, you're probably going to have to fire a few more to have an effect and also hit in the right spots to stop the threat. So remember that when the rock is bigger, it also takes more muscle to throw the rock at the threat. So that's why you have a little more recoil in some of those, in those rounds. Okay, they kick more, but there's a way to manage all that, and that's what I do when I train. I show women how to keep the gun from kicking, so to speak, and they flat love it. About the reason why I'm okay with carrying a 22 is that criminals, they're stupid, and they don't know what you're shooting. They don't know if it's a 45 or a 22 or whatever. If they see a woman using a firearm to stop a threat, and they may not even have to shoot it, they may just have to pull it out and aim it because their life is threatened, and that's the only time you would do that. They may run off and averted a bad situation, which is great, and that's what you're wanting to do. Again, criminals don't look at calibers. They just don't want to get hit with a rock going 1,200 feet a second or 818 miles per hour. But here's the thing, guys. Don't make her feel bad for wanting to carry a 22. It still hurts. It still is effective, and it can avert a situation that could be deadly if she has that. They're lighter, they're easier to carry, and they don't kick that much. So anyway, I'm just saying 22s are okay. So I hope this video has helped some. For more information, you can go to my website at www.concealedcarrytx.com. I'll put it on the screen. Also, if you're interested in getting the U.S. Lawshield, which is the legal coverage protection in case you get involved in a situation, then I suggest that you jump on that, because legal stuff will rob you. It'll make you destitute if you're ever in a situation where you have to defend yourself. And by the way, they cover any situation, whether it's with a baseball bat, your car, a firearm, a knife, your fist, your fingernails, whatever. If you're defending yourself and you have to protect yourself, and there are going to be legal issues involved, they cover it 100%. So it's pretty awesome for 37 cents a day. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Please subscribe, and I'll be coming up with more videos later on to help you out. Thank you so much. You have a great day.